I've always been pretty skeptical about new workout methods, but I've been seeing this vibration plate that a lot of people have been using online to help them with workouts, help them with recovery. So I bought one to put it to the test to see, how big is this? How loud is it? Is it actually good for like a workout? Is it good for recovery? And, kind of the ultimate question, is it worth purchasing? Because I was doing a ton of research and I wanted to try one out for myself so I could help others make that good purchase decision before buying one of these, because there are a lot of different features and a lot of pros, maybe some cons that I'll try to explain, and at the end of the video try to give you guys a good sense of if it's actually worth purchasing. First off, it's not super heavy and it's not massive either, but it is big enough to actually sit on. Now I'm 185 pounds, so it's a little bit on the small size for me. I can fit, but I don't know how comfortable I'm gonna be, especially if this thing is shaking. But I have seen a lot of people use this and just sit on it and let their body shake and kind of tighten their core and use it as a recovery slash kind of a core workout. The nice thing is these have suction pads, so if you're using it on a wood floor like I am, it's going to suction too, and then it's not going to slide on you when you're sitting there vibrating. So it's got a little remote that's very nice, because when you're shaking a ton, you don't have to bend over and try to push the buttons and hit the stop button. So much easier just using the remote. It's got a ton of different speed settings, so let's show you the max so you guys can see how loud, how much it actually shakes, how much I shake when standing on it. Like I said, it does have a screen, and this is a touch screen, so you can actually use it. But the remote's a lot easier just because you don't have to bend over when you're using it, and it's shaking a bunch, hard to see, and that's super helpful. It does have like a timer setting. It has some statistics that it shows you, but you can control everything from here. You can there's Bluetooth apparently on this, so you can play some music while you're working out, and you can change the volume right with the remote. The remote makes it so much easier. Highly recommend using it. Even if you don't think it's gonna be useful, it's super useful. I'm just gonna push the power button and then play. Getting faster. This is max right here. Whoa, you can see how much I'm shaking. My whole legs are shaking. You can feel it kind of tighten up. And the goal is to kind of keep a tight core. It's like you want to like stay balanced on it. And if you get into a squat position, then it's even harder to stay balanced. My muscles are just like all tense and flexing. I feel like if I did this for long enough, my legs would go numb basically. But I think you're supposed to do this for like 10 minutes. There's a timer of like 15 minutes that's set to the default. You can see it's not that loud. I'm not talking any louder. And the whole house isn't shaking. There's a lamp right next to me. I don't know if you can see it in the shot. It's not even shaking. So it really does a good job to localize the vibration here. When I'm standing up, whole body's shaking. Lower the speed a little bit. So there's 60, there's halfway. Now I could do a little bit more. I feel like I'm a little more stabilized, but it's definitely getting a whole shake. I can feel like my obliques like tightening up because I'm trying to stay balanced, trying not to fall off. But it's working well so far. All right, whew. Yeah, feet get real tingly, your legs are tingly. And I think that's because the muscles are just working and you're just kind of like keeping everything tight to stay balanced. I can definitely see how this is like great for recovery, because it's kind of like just shaking your muscles. All right, if you got sore muscles, you want to massage them. This is basically like putting like a vibrating pad on the muscle, and it's just doing it by shaking your own body, which is kind of funny, but it seems like it works. I mean, I'm feeling like my legs are looser, I'm warmed up, right? But I would probably use this mostly after a workout or to kind of finish the workout. The biggest difference on the Amazon listing that they claim is it supports up to 450 pounds. I'm 180 and it easily supports me. It can definitely go a lot higher. I think the recommended weight when you dig into the details is like 350. So still, most people can use this, and it's going to really help I know it's talked about lymphatic drainage in the Amazon listing. So it's definitely gonna like shake out all of the, your lymph nodes that are been held up. Now I can't physically show like a difference, but I can see how it would help with some lymphatic drainage. Definitely will help with muscle recovery. My knees and legs and thighs already feel like looser. And if they were sore, which they're not now, I feel like that would definitely loosen them up and help, aid in recovery. It's kind of a big question why you're probably watching. Would you actually purchase this? I would definitely purchase this. I think this is an awesome accessory to a workout, and I wouldn't use this only. I'm not just using this to work out, right? I like to do, you know, whether it's running or lifting weights or whatever it is, this is a nice like add-on, especially if you need it for recovery. But if you're wanting to do like core or stability training, this is gonna be an awesome option. I mean, you can literally sit on the couch and just put your feet on it and let it vibrate and kind of loosen up your legs, right? You could sit on it. Again, sitting on it is gonna kind of take the legs out of it, but more dive into your core and keeping that tight. You know, or you can actually use it for some stability, and you can do squats. It comes with bands, so you can do, you know, some arm work while you're balancing. I mean, everything is great to increase your balance, increase your stability and core stability, because it's going to help the posture. It's going to just help strengthen your core. It does a lot of good things for you. So overall, really like this as an accessory. Again, I'm not going to use this as my only workout for the day if I'm going to use it, but I will use it often because it does help just loosen the muscles up, and I think it's going to be a great addition to my workout routine.